Charlie Munger lost his son, almost went blind, and was left penniless after divorce. Charles Thomas Munger died on November 28, 2023. Berkshire Hathaway's vice chairman was 99. He was just 1 month shy of his 100th birthday. Here are some lesser-known stories from his life. 1. Munger lost all his possessions after divorce. He married Nancy Huggins in 1945. Their marriage only lasted 8 years. After the divorce, everything went to Huggins. Munger moved out of their South Pasadena home. He had to stay at Pasadena's University Club. He also drove a poorly repainted yellow Pontiac. It made him seem destitute. His daughter asked him about the car. Munger jokingly replied that it was to ward off gold diggers. 2. He lost his son to cancer a year after his divorce. Fate struck Munger another blow. His 9-year-old son Teddy was diagnosed with leukemia. Munger had to cover all expenses. There was no health insurance. He would visit the hospital as often as possible. Then Munger wandered the streets of Pasadena in tears. Sadly, Teddy died a year later, in 1955. 3. Munger lost his sight. A traumatic cataract surgery left him in excruciating pain. One eye had to be removed. Munger was facing the risk of losing his sight completely. Fearing the loss of vision, he resolved to learn Braille. Fortunately, his remaining eye improved. 4. Munger started working at 7 and never stopped. Charlie was just 5 when the stock market crashed in 1929. The Great Depression hit his family hard. At 7, he started raising and trading hamsters with neighboring kids. Charlie always tried to get the patterns he wanted. Then he found a job that paid $2 a day. Charlie worked 10 hours a day at a grocery store. 5. Munger made his first investment on a whim. After getting his law degree, he did legal work for various companies, but it didn't pay as much as Munger had hoped.
I had a considerable passion to get rich, not because I wanted Ferraris. I wanted the independence.
His first investment was a small transformer-making firm. Munger was doing some legal work for the owner. He saw potential in the company, so he said he liked them and invested all his savings. Munger helped restructure the company when it ran into roadblocks. In the end, he made 300% profit on his investment. 6. Munger lived in the same house for decades. Just like Warren Buffett, Munger disliked ostentatious wealth. He drove his own car, never hiring a chauffeur. In 2023, he told CNBC,
"Warren and I both live in the same house for decade after decade after decade, and all our friends get rich and build bigger and better houses. Naturally, we both considered bigger and better houses. I had a huge number of children, so it was justifiable. But I decided not to live a life where I look like the Duke of Westchester or something. I didn't think it would be good for the children."
7. Munger was famous for his motivational speeches. He also wrote a number of books on investing. Charlie Munger lived a long and fulfilling life. Here are some of his most important tips. First,
Envy is a really stupid sin, because it's the only one you could never possibly have any fun at. There is a lot of pain and no fun. Why would you want to get on that trolley?
Second,
There is no way you can live an adequate life without making many mistakes.
Third,
Passion is more important than brain power.
Fourth,
Do the best you can do. Never tell a lie. If you say you're going to do it, get it done. Nobody cares about an excuse.
Fifth,
You'll do better if you have passion for something in which you have aptitude. If Warren Buffett had gone into ballet, no one would have heard of him